Kolo Yahweh Shem Yahushai Shalom to the house of David. By after without 144,000 one-third men, women, and children. We so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans. The true Hebrew Israelites and Israelites scattered in the four corners of the earth. The different confusion of faces. And I speak different tongues is coming back to the church. Part of the remnant, the elect. Basically, this comic book called World War X. World War X is a comic book. It's coming out in I've heard April, but now I'm hearing February 22nd to the 29th. Which we at that time, man, these comic book writers, man, they know the truth. You know, even going back to Storm and all the comics of comic book characters, that's going back to the scriptures. When it said the Most High in Daniel 7 chapter sat on a fiery throne, white robe, white woolly hair, you know, skin dark as bronze, like it says in Revelations. Yahweh Jesus Christ took the angel's look, a white robe, he controlled the storms. You read in Isaiah, I believe Isaiah 29 chapter, he controls the storms, the thunders, the mist, he visits with earthquakes. You get that all from the scriptures, man. The Most High in the comic book world is called the One Above All, which in the scriptures, another title for the Most High Yahweh is He's the Most High. And the One Above All created everything, the celestials, which are the angels. And they go around pronouncing judgment and restoring order. Now there's a comic book character called Thanos, you know, and Thanos sits on the throne, and his whole thing's about judgment. That's his whole thing. It's about judging, you know. He loves to bring down judgment, righteous judgment. Thanos, because he's actually a good guy, a superhero. But the comic books will paint him as a bad guy. Thanos had builders on Earth, and that's us. We're the builders on Earth. The Lord's rebuilding what? The tabernacle of David, Amos 9 and 11. He's rebuilding the tabernacle of David that has fallen. And he goes to war with the Avengers. So basically, and Thanos is coming out too. 2018 to 2019, the Infinity Wars, you know. So all this whole vibration is being pushed out, man. Flash and is the Angels, all these comic books, man. They know. Matter of fact, the spiritual. We was talking about going to Comic-Con when it comes to New York. You know, Lord willing, start getting into that spirit. You know, but them comic books, man. They get that from the scriptures. So this thing is called this comic book is called by Jeffrey Frisson. It's called World War X, which means World War 10. And basically, it's self-explanatory, man. You know? We'll play the clip of it. I hope this isn't why the moon went silent. Hey, you just had yesterday the astrological event. The snow moon, the lunar eclipse, and the comet that so-called passed by. And then they even had something called a white dwarf that appeared in the heavens, man. Which is, they say, the first time ever. These are all signs, and these devils know they're going down, man. They know they're going down. They know Yahweh Shai is coming back. It was a hell of a night last night, too, man. See? Look at it. We can be instinct, and they show what? Nuclear destruction, man. Brother Tazwam just did a video on the movie Threads, which talks about nuclear war. Basically, it's really about nuclear war between the Russians shooting missiles and turning this place into a wasteland. And these devils have our ancient artifacts. These devils know who we are. They just said they found more Dead Sea Scrolls on the 12th cave. These devils, they know who we are, man. They know we are those people, man. They have the relics, man. They have the artifacts. They have the cups of King David's palace. They have the texts that go back to King David. They have all the Teldan that breaks down in Hebrew, House of David. They have all these things, man. They have David's throne, scepter, crown, Solomon's throne, scepter, crown. These Rothschilds got all that. They know, man. Here it is, World War X. And 10 reached perfection. Hey, man, matter of fact, the internet came out The truth came out in 2007, and the summer of this year is going to be 10 years. And we're in the midst of World War III. Yeah, we awakened a century-old threat. Buddha's the awakened ones. Who's the awakened ones? The elect. 144,001 that have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, that have that name, which is the Father's name is Yahweh and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai, which is powerful, which these other Israelite camps are trying to stop you from getting that, man. Trying to stop you from getting that power, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of self, man. Of who you are, that we are the Hebrew Israelites, and we're waking up, and these devils are scared. Yeah, you did bring this to yourselves. Because Yahweh Shai, when he comes back, he gonna tear shit up, man. We brought this upon ourselves. Yeah, you did. Yeah, these devils know what time it is, man. They gonna bring this comic book out now. Come on, man. You devils, man. They gonna declare war. Every time they talk about the aliens when they come, they're declaring war. They're fucking tearing up shit. Look at this weather. This weather's all messed up. One day is 65 degrees, and the next morning is a snowstorm. The next day after that is warm. Like, this is all messed up, man. These are the signs of the Son of Man coming, man. There ain't no aliens coming. It's the Star Brothers, man. Our Star Brothers that are coming, man. What the Native Americans would say. Our Star family. The angels, man. Yahweh Shai, big bro, he's coming back. And he's tall, too, man. He's going to be tall and angelic, and he has red eyes. Red eyes. You get that from the scriptures, man. Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord come with fire, with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword would the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Right? Hey, man, we at that time, man. Revelations. You get that from the scriptures, how tall. But he ain't gonna look like that, all slinky and skinny and aliens with green. That's bullshit. The angels are tall, angelic, celestial beings, man. Powerful, celestial, angelic, celestial beings, man. Revelations 1 and 14. His head and his hair were white like wool, with a white woolly afro. Like the so-called Negroes, as white as snow, and his eyes were as, listen to this, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet were like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. His eyes is red with fire, because he's angry. He's also known as a wine bibbler in Matthew 11 and 19. You know, nothing wrong with getting a drink, man. Needs to get a drink, being this fucking hell. Yahweh Shai, man, he's pissed. And what it said in the comic book trail, we brought this upon ourselves. And you did. You devils did. You brought all this. When you touch the Lord, you touch the people of his eye, man. Whatever touch you touch the apple of my eye. And that's what you did. And you're gonna pay. He's coming back to destroy. That's why every time you watch the apocalyptic movies, they always show what? The angels tearing shit up. Isaiah 63 and 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there were none with me, for I would tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. The Lord is pissed off, man. He's pissed off. And trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment, for the day of my vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. The red eyes, man, he's angry. And I looked, there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I would tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down the strength to the earth. Lord, when he comes back, he's gonna be pissed the fuck off. He's gonna be tall, angelic. He's gonna be looking all slinky. He's gonna be looking scary as hell. Cock diesel. Powerful, man. Yeah, there's gonna be riots. There's gonna be race riots. You can see in Brazil. It's happening now, man. In Brazil, all that shit that's going on in Brazil, that's coming over here. Martial law, they're showing you right there. The time of Jacob's trouble, they're gonna be shooting your ass down even before Yahweh Shai come back. There's gonna be revolution, sedition among men, like it says in Ezra 15. There's a madman sparing none, because you know you have but a short time. Bring that out, man. I've been bringing that scripture out a lot lately, man. Yeah, they're showing you right there that all hell's about to break loose. And the aliens are gonna come. The aliens are Yahweh Shai, man. Ain't no green men coming. Ain't no fucking green men coming, man. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because you know you have but a short time. Trump is that dude, man. He gonna put that fire to you tribes, man. And you other heathens, he gonna light your ass up. He gonna light your ass up in these concentration camps, man. They declare martial law. Yeah, World War X, man. Yeah, the Titans are coming. That's right. The Titans are coming. The Angels are coming. Titans comics, man. Which is heavy because World War X, man. That's what's coming. World War 3. It's heavy because we talking to the Aki, and me and the brother was talking like, yo, we gonna